It's said to be the fastest growing city by percentage in southern Utah. With a population of around 26,000 people, Washington City is seeing an increase of around 1,000 people a year, according to the mayor who grew up here.
Over the last 5 years, we've had an average of 1,000 people a year moving to Washington City. Now think about that number. That's a lot of people. So what that creates is a blessing and a curse. The blessing is having all these wonderful new people that live in Washington City. The curse is keeping up with the roads, the infrastructure, and just the population growth.
Dependent upon retail trade in the job market, Washington City relies heavily upon new growth and spending. Sales tax revenues and new building permits are also on the rise.
A record number of new building permits issued in 2016, and we're on track in 2017 to do the same.
With a new fire station, police station, and new schools coming into the city limits, Washington is seeing the need for new roads.
We have a new road going down on Merrill Road that will come out by the Lens, and it will connect Washington Fields Road to Merrill Road, because we don't have in this county and in Washington City, we don't have a lot of east-west connectors.
And the mayor said there's been a lot of interest along I-15 near mile marker 13.
A lot of interest generated out that way in my tenure as a mayor, but it seems to be more and more, okay, now we're really going to do it, rather than we think that's an interesting spot, now we're really going to do it.
The city has plans to expand their Veterans Park, and in November, they want to make a new park out of an old famous watering hole.
Really, the Warm Springs is an irrigation source, but it has been a source of swimming and fun activities, and we think that will just enhance that area when we get it built. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Neilson said that Washington City tends to have pockets of expansions to the north and south. He said they're seeing huge housing developments like Brio and Stuckey Farms, which are setting up communities within communities. But Mayor Neilson is most excited about the revitalization in his own neighborhood.
Then we have our old town here, where I live, and I'm noticing that a lot of residents are selling these old homes, and then younger couples are coming in, remodeling them. So it's revitalizing this area down here, and that's been really fun to see.
Neilson said he expects to see growth from the newly created Southern Parkway all the way to the proposed Northern Corridor. And while the Mall Drive underpass is useful for locals, he said it doesn't alleviate the traffic problems and congestions on the interstate.
It hasn't started yet, but we're in the process with UDOT to do an environmental study on exit 11, which might be another exit into Washington City.
By refinancing old bonds, the city has managed to stay right on budget, and the mayor hopes they can keep that trend floating. He believes people are moving here for the same reason he moved back.
And our tagline, "Feels like home," is because of the people. It's not because we have great roads and you can turn on your light and you can flush your toilet. It's because of the people that choose to live here.
In Washington City, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.